Hi, I would like to talk about making rash promises, um, especially before God. And this is, and to do that, I'm going to be quoting from Scripture. And anyway, the example I'm using is from Judges chapter 11. It's, um, it's about the story of Jephthah the Gileadite, who was a judge, um, who who fought for Israel against the Ammonites, who were in power at the time and who were controlling the land of Israel at that time. And Jephthah was, he, I mean, he at first I mean, because he was the son of a harlot, he was excluded from his family and went off to the land of Tob. And then later on, when the Ammonites were harassing the Israelites, they brought Jephthah back from Tob to fight against the Ammonites, and he would he would be their leader. And so anyway, I'm going to be starting the reading from um, verse 29. And then the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jephthah, and he passed through Gilead and Manasseh, and he passed through Mizpah of Gilead. And from Mizpah of Gilead he advanced toward the people of Ammon. And Jephthah made a vow to the Lord, and he said, If you will, if you will indeed deliver the people of Ammon into my hands, then it will be that whatever comes out of the doors of my house to meet me when I return in peace from the people of Ammon shall surely be the Lord's, and I'll offer it up as a burnt offering. So Jephthah advanced toward the people of Ammon to fight against them, and the Lord delivered them into his hands, and he defeated them for Aurora as far as Minnith, 20 cities, and from Abel Keramim with very great slaughter. Thus the people of Ammon were subdued before the children of Israel. When Jephthah came to his house at Mizpah, there was his daughter coming out to meet him with timbrels and dancing, and she was his only child. Besides her, he had neither son nor daughter. And it came to pass when he saw her that he tore his clothes, and he said, Alas, my daughter, you have brought me very low. You are among those who trouble me, for I have given my word to the Lord, and I cannot go back on it. And so she said to him, My father, if you have given your word to the Lord, do to me according to what has gone out of your mouth, because the Lord has avenged you of your enemies, the people of Ammon. Then she said to her father, Let this thing be done for me. Let me alone for 2 months, that I may go and wander on the mountains and bewail my virginity, my friends and I. So he said, Go, and he sent her away for 2 months, and she went with her friends and bewailed her virginity on the mountains. And it was so at the end of 2 months that she returned to her father, and he carried out his vow with her, which he had vowed, and she knew no man. And it became a custom in Israel that the daughters of Israel went 4 days each year to lament the daughter of Jephthah the Gileadite. Now, Jephthah made a vow to God that he would give the first thing that came out of his door as a as a burnt offering to the Lord, and he thought it was going to be an animal of some sort, but it turned out to be his daughter, and he realized that he realized what an idiot he was making such a vow, and I mean, without specifying exactly what it was that he was going to offer as a burnt offering, and now, some Bible students say that he really didn't offer her as a burnt offering, and because law says that God's law says you can't offer your children as a burnt sacrifice to the Lord. I mean, um, however, going by what Scripture says alone, I'm going I'm going to go under assumption that he basically offered his daughter as a burnt offering, and basically leave it at that. And this is the danger of making rash promises, because I mean, especially to God, because I mean, he holds up his end of the bargain. He's going to expect you to hold up your end of the bargain, regardless of what you say. So I mean, Jesus says, don't don't swear by anything at all. Don't swear an oath by anything at all. Neither by heaven, or by earth, or by Jerusalem, or even by your own head, because you can't make one hair white or black. But to let your communication be yes, yes, or no, no, because anything more than that, it comes from evil. I mean, I mean, and Scripture basically says it's better not not to make a vow than to make a vow and not pay. I mean, because God takes these vows seriously. I mean, and anyway, that's all I have to say on this topic.